The Pet of the Week is brought to you by Riptide Smoke Shop in Belfast.
Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. We're here with Catherine Ravenscraft and a very special lady from Bangor Humane Society who knows she's on camera now somehow and is smiling. Catherine, thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you.
Who do we have here?
This is my friend Kaya. Hi, sweet girl. So Kaya has been with us. She has recently been with us just for a couple of days, but she is actually a return.
Yeah.
She came to us a couple of months ago, I believe on a transport, one of our very few transports. We are so full with long stay dogs, and I'll talk about that too, but we did have a small transport that came in about mid-October, and I believe she was on it with another dog named Sadie.
Yeah.
And we thought at first that she and Sadie were going to need to stay together, and then it became obvious that it maybe wasn't the best match. Maybe they had paired up while they were out as strays and came in together, but they clearly weren't bonded, and so they were able to go home separately.
Oh, good girl.
She just came back to us because apparently she was not house trained. But it's definitely a confusing story. I think that maybe it just wasn't the right match. Oh, please love me, Emma.
That's so sweet.
And she and I think that she needs to be long walked in order to go to the bathroom.
Oh, I see.
And I also think that she spent enough time, either in her former life or while she was a stray, in wooded areas that's where she feels most comfortable eliminating.
Right.
And so I went into her kennel to get her this morning. The kennel was clean.
Yeah.
She went potty as soon as we got outside. So
Right.
I think that she just needs an owner who's going to be willing to work with her, spend lots of time outdoors to start.
That's kind of a common thing, unfortunately.
It is, yeah. And especially for peeing in the house, that can be a submissive behavior. It can also be, I've read a little bit about it, it can be a way that a dog plants its scent so that it feels like it belongs, so that it's making itself at home in a strange sort of way.
Right.
So it's not going to be unusual, even for a dog that comes in as house trained, it won't be unusual for them to have some accidents when they first get home, especially if they spend any amount of time in a kennel.
Yeah.
But she is just, look at her, she's just a perfect dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does have a little reticence around strangers, we've discovered this
I know.
morning.
Craig didn't join us this morning because she got a little snippy with him, and we don't know if that's just... The problem is when you bring dogs into our newsroom, we are all so excited and we crowd them, unfortunately, I think. And it's maybe even lucky that we haven't had an accident already, is what we were talking about. So that may be a story idea for us, is how to introduce yourself to new dogs. Maybe we'll have to do a segment just on that soon.
Yeah, exactly. Always coming in from underneath is your best bet. And he followed the rules. He sat down on the couch. He was at her level. It also could be that she's feeling protective of me because she and I have spent a little time together over the last couple of days. It's really hard to know for sure. They can't tell us. So the best we can do is just listen to them when they talk, even though it's a growl and a bark. It's not necessarily aggressive. It's just the only way they have to communicate. And to watch their body language, if their ears are back, if their hackles are raised. Still, it doesn't mean they're going to bite you, but maybe maintain some different distance just to be on the safe side.
I mean, and this is how it goes with shelter dogs. I think a lot of people anticipate that when they adopt and not shop.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they are still figuring out who to trust and who is safe, and their lives are pretty chaotic, and we love them. We love them so much. We really bond with pretty much every animal that comes in, even when they have somewhat difficult personalities. But
Same.
Yeah.
Same. That's why I like them for that reason. But it looks like we're about out of time, Catherine. Thanks for introducing me to a new friend.
She's such a good girl.
Good
Thank
girl.
you. Yeah, come and get her. Come and meet her.